Never in my life have I called someone that.
Homegirl. That's not in your vocabulary,
That's
though.
not
You know,
my
we speak
vernacular
different.
at
We speak
all.
different. What are you laughing at, Mark?
You tried real hard to say the word vernacular at first.
I was
heard
like,
it.
you know what? Never mind.
I fucking heard it. Okay, I heard it.
I thought you were going to let me blast by that, you know, but I guess.
I was, but then you asked me what I was laughing about. You brought it back.
But, damn, just put me on blast, bro. Now I'm gonna use I'm gonna find a way to fit that word in this pod too to make it sound right.
You missed your chance.
It'll come back.
Okay.
All right. Some other take twos that happened to me over the last couple weeks. I guess I'll ask this in the form of a question. Mark, have you ever been on a show hole? Catherine, do you know do you guys know what a show hole is?
I can tell you guess, but
Catherine?
Like, in terms of television?
Yeah. Like
you just spiral into one show and you can't get out?
No, it's actually like the opposite. It's like when you finish a show and you need to find a next one.
Yeah, okay.
The show hole. At least that's what I thought it was called.
yeah, no, I use that term very differently.
How do you use it, Mark?
Don't worry about it. Keep moving on. Keep going on with your bits.
But yeah, Mark. So if you're in a show hole, how would you get out of it? How do you get out? How do you find your next show? What would you do?
I might peruse the internet for movies or shows of the genre I'm trying to get into. See some recommendations, you know.
Catherine, how do you get out of a show hole? Like you finish a show and you just don't there's always a period of time where you're like, fuck, that was such a great show. Now I gotta wait for something else good to happen.
Yeah, I definitely spiral into those where there are so many on my list that I want to start, but none of them are just exactly right, so then I don't start any. But I like to go with one specific actor that was in the show that I liked, and I'm like, what else do they do? Then I spiral.
That's interesting. That's how you find your next show?
Mm-hmm.
I had a pretty unique experience, you know. Mark. This is a horrible transition. But I'm going to bring it back around, I promise. I'm going to bring it back around.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, do you put on background noise when you diddle yourself?
Good God, man.
Just answer the question. Do you got to put on something in the background, yes or no?
No.
Catherine, you can answer if you want to.
No, not
I
a
feel
shot.
like you shouldn't ask.
Not a shot.
You don't?
No.
Fam,
no,
so
I
you just
like
in
Complete
silence?
silence.
You just-
Completely silence, and I'm staring straight at my own eyes in the mirror. Every time.
Yo, he's joking, but that's 100% serious.
No, I'm not.
I feel like.
No, I'm not.
He's on there thinking he's joking.
I'm
but
not
no.
joking.
That's how you. All right. Well, I had a unique experience the other night. You know, I'm surfing through Netflix trying to get some diddling background shows, and my thing is like I can't put on something that I want to watch.
You meant a show? I definitely thought you
I'm
meant
saying
music.
like, do you play something in the background? A show, music, whatever. I'm not saying do you put on a show to do it too.
Well, I was going to say, because the show is whatever you're watching that inspired the diddling, I assume.
No, not at all. It was just, it was bedtime. That inspired the diddling. But no, I put on this show. I put on Netflix. I'm surfing through Netflix, right? I finally land on The Flash. Turn it on. I'm just clicking it.
Good metaphor.
That was good. That was good. But no, like I'm surfing through Netflix, before the diddle happens, and I picked The Flash, right? I picked The Flash, grab my cell phone, and I start video surfing, getting ready. When I tell you, Mark, The Flash is a great show. Fam, I could not take my eyes off the TV, son. Not at all.
Did you just come to Grant Hughes?
Son, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready there, bro. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me find my phone, video surf, pull up some Tayana. And then The Flash started going crazy, yo. I'm talking, I was glued to the TV.
What?
No diddling happened at all, bro. I watched 3 hours of this.
God.
I watched 3 hours of this fucking show. This show is amazing.
Okay.
What's in your brain, Mark?
I've seen 2 seasons of that show, and the fact that you just you lotioning up your junk to that cute little white boy, Grant Hughes, or whatever the fuck his name
Fam,
is. Or
once again, I'm not doing it to the show.
Well, you started to the show.
No,
and
the
then
show is in the
halfway
background, Mark. Listen to the story. The
Okay.
show is
But
in the
it was
background.
so captivating.
That I couldn't even diddle.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You didn't even start.
bro, I didn't. Well, I mean,
You were that captivated from literally minute 1 that you didn't.
no.
even start.
I told you I pulled out my phone. I was video surfing, trying to find the right video. That's really important. But yeah, like I heard like a loud like, poof, and I was like, oh shit, what was that? I look at the TV. From that moment, I could not look away. And I guess that's how I get out my show holes now.
So anyway,
bro.
Bobby's watching The Flash now.
Hey, you should. I don't know. Maybe every time I get into a show hole,
Bro, I'll tell you what. This is the weirdest way anyone's ever recommended a show to me in my entire life.
Mark, you should really finish it, bro. Watch the other season.
It's the tagline for The Flash. So good.
It's so good it'll stop you from coming.
Oh my
I love
God.
that. That's good. Yeah, it's really good.
But that was great, man. I went to bed happy that night. I'm not even gonna lie. So watch The Flash, everybody. Great show. If you want to pay me for this advertisement, it's a real story, I promise. We take money over here.
We get sponsored by what network is that?
CW,
Even?
right?
CW. There
Look
you
at
go.
Catherine knowing.
No, she's right. It's CW.
I meant to hit the clap. All right, I'll let y'all, like, this app that we got, if you even make the slightest of touch on something.